Why is it out of control over here?
Good morning and welcome to A-1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Wednesday, September 25th. We never talked about that stuff yesterday.
Let's make sure it's up. Do you guys remember Time Life Operators? Do you remember that? And then when Patrick was, when he recruited for a long time, and so he would wear a headset, and he had like the headset with the thing that came down. Remember?
Of course I remember.
So now we wear these, and these are so, if you don't have it, we always love to plug things like these, they don't even go in your ears. They go on the side, like right
I
here.
listen to music when I like ride now, which I never did.
Yeah.
Because I can hear everything and the music, and it's a nice little
Yeah,
distraction.
because we can still hear everything in this store, but is that amazing? How is it that you
Bone
can...
conduction?
It's bone conduction. Did you know they had bone conduction?
I'm sure
Headsets?
most of them did.
I wear them and I didn't even know that's what they were.
But that's not surprising.
Bone conduction. And so
What really happened was I was talking to somebody on the phone on the headset, and then I handed it to Jeannie, and Jeannie talked on it, and Jeannie was like, it was these, and she's like, these are mine now.
they're amazing. I always get Patrick's hand-me-downs. These aren't even the nice set. What he wears is the nice
No, I
set.
bought the waterproof set.
Yeah.
I was thinking about upgrading to the waterproof set anyways, but they were like 2 days old.
So, and they, and so I struggle with the ones that go in your ear because number one, I can never figure out how to do it. And then they hurt me. And
normally because she takes mine and then my ears are bigger and she never resizes them.
You can resize?
Oh my God.
You can resize like an earbud?
They come with different size, like, isolators.
I don't even know what this stuff is called. An isolator. So sometimes Kai he'll be like, oh, Mom, listen to this, or Violet will do it. And they'll hand me one of the earbuds and like, I don't even know. They'll be like, that's for your other ear. So first of all, it does say left or right. And then I don't know how to put it in. So it'll be like upside down or something. So I love these. Okay, so Jennifer Padley asked what brand they are.
They're
Shocks.
Shocks.
SHO
KZ.
And I love them. I absolutely love. And so when I talk to you and I call you and I'm talking to you on the phone, I'm wearing these. How is it that they can hear me speaking?
Well, so there's little speakers that give just enough sound for your brain to like actually make sense of it, and then the rest of it just vibrates through your jawbone.
That's amazing. Is that not amazing? So, do you know Patrick does like reviews for products all the time because he writes such excellent reviews? Can't you imagine that? My reviews would be like the worst reviews ever. I actually could review like sewing products because I love them so much and I know what makes them great for me. And a lot of times that's what makes it great for you. But like stuff like this, I would just be like, it's magical. It works with magic through your face. That would be my review. Magically, you speak and then the other person hears. Magic. That would be my review.
We used to always say, so our local ladies remember Shauna, but like Shauna, when she got started, was like, it was almost fun to watch her do a demo because she, a lot of times had no idea. Like she got really good.
Yeah. In the
but
beginning.
when she started, she had no idea what she was talking about. But she was so excited about all of it. Like that the people that would buy the stuff that she was selling early on were like, I don't even know what she was talking about, but she was just so darn cute and like excited about it. I got excited about it too.
Yeah. Yes. We miss Shauna. Shauna was awesome. So, okay. That's my plug of the day for Shock's headset. Is this a headset? Is that what this thing is?
Yeah, but how good was our lunch from La Condesa yesterday?
Yeah, let's plug that too.
It was like 6 pounds of food.
So I don't know about you guys, but when I do takeout and I go and get the bag and it's like super light but really expensive, I'm almost mad. I'm like, what did I just pay for? Air? So La Condesa, which we keep plugging because it's such a great restaurant here in town. And what would you say it's like? It's like fusion, like Mexican fusion?
It's like Mexican fusion, Spanish fusion.
Yeah, the bag was like 20 pounds.
The bag was like 3 pounds, 4 pounds.
But part of it was their beet salad is so, their salads are so, I've struggled to find a place in town that has like really good salads.
Like consistently good
Their salads are so good. La Condesa. Okay, let's stop plugging stuff. Let's start talking about, some other things. First of all, any questions? He wears them when you can wear these when you swim? Who's swimming with headphones on?
They listen to music.
You know what? I would need them because I need them because I would be going, save me, I'm drowning. I should swim with these.
Jeannie doesn't really swim.
I know. I don't. Why I do swimming is Patrick gives me a piggyback in the water.
So we were in Thailand for the millennium back when we were fun.
Remember Y2K and you thought the world was going to end?
We thought the world was going to end. So we were like, what a better way to watch it burn from the beach in Thailand. And there was a weird wave that came in and swept Jeannie away.
It's funny because I
we
didn't
were like
die.
hanging out, like standing in the water. Like I was probably up to my chest. Like Jeannie was like up to her like neck or something. And then all of a sudden Jeannie was like, Patrick! And like she was just getting pulled away.
That's how people die. It's a riptide. Except
that
it
was
wasn't.
Not a riptide.
It wasn't aggressive. It was gentle. Patrick just told me to put my feet down. I said stand up. Anyways, I like to ride Patrick's back like a monkey. Like I like to just and then he just walks around the water with me. We don't do a lot of beach vacations because I don't like the water. I'm scared of it.
I'm not a big beach guy.
Yeah, I'm scared. And the other thing that we learned last time we went to the beach was that the sun gives me a mustache. So I don't like the sun either. It looks like when I go out in the sun for a long period of time, it looks like I took soot and just did do that. It looks like I just wipe it across my top lip. And then I looked it up and it's a pigmentation thing. So we don't do beach vacations anymore. They don't agree with us.
Jamie's family gave her like a couple things of skin whitening cream because you're not supposed to get any sun in Korea.
And they like to point out all my dark spots.
They are chronically vitamin D deprived.
You know, Koreans don't like the sun. Okay, so let's talk about.
Are we gonna talk about anything today?
Okay, sorry. Sorry for wasting the last 10 minutes with you. I want to talk about a couple of things. Number one, auto ship is happening. So and when I say auto ship, this is Kimberbell's auto ship. I never intended to be, but we are a big Kimberbell store and we do a lot of Kimberbell. So auto ship. When I say auto ship, the Kimberbell's new product, for the stores that do auto ship, they get it a week earlier. So the Christmas felt, the rotating mat, and Mug Rug 6.
Kimberbell has a rotating mat now?
Kimberbell has a square rotating mat. And quite honestly, I am so usually jazzed about all products, but I'm wary about square rotating mats because I have them. I have like the Olfa ones, and sometimes I need 17 inches, so I use my Olfa square rotating mat. They have a 12 and a 17 inch, but I find with the square rotating mats, sometimes I get a dead spot with them, meaning they don't, like the Martelli and the Sue Daly, it's like an amusement ride. It just like spins like so perfectly and there's no dead spots. They're like turntables if you were a DJ. If you are a quilting, cutting DJ, then the Martelli and the Sue Dalys are perfect because they just, like, you can just sweep it like this and they'll spin. I haven't used the Kimberbell one, but I find with the square ones, like, they don't always, like, you gotta push them through some of the sections. It's not like, and they just like spin like an amusement ride.
Maybe
remember
Kimberbell's
that
will.
Maybe Kimberbell's will. I haven't used it yet, so when it shows up and I use it, and if it has an amazing, it just spins like so wonderfully, then I'm gonna let you know. But that's coming out,
And you'll get a real review.
You'll get a real review from me. What do you mean? You know me. Like, if I love it, I'm going to tell you I love it. And I'm going to say, you need it. You better get it. It's going to make your life. It's going to change your life. So mug rugs, if you've been waiting for mug rug 6, because I've had some emails with people like, where's my mug rug 6? Hasn't come out yet. So it's not scheduled for general release
and
until...
And the website tells you it's not coming out yet.
Yeah, but you know what? On the website for the rotating mat, I think it originally said September 11th, and then I don't know if I ever even changed it. But I always put the date Kimberbell gives. Sometimes they change the date, and then I try to update, but sometimes it's not always updated. So Mug Rugs 6, the scheduled release is October 9th. Auto ship's always a week earlier. If you want it early, because I base my...
We're out of town.
What do you mean we're out of town? I'm going to ship it.
No, you're going to be in Salt Lake.
I'm here at the beginning of the week. I'm going to come in at night. And
you're leaving on like Tuesday, I think. You're going to go have a couple extra days.
No.
Are you done with fun? You're done with fun?
Do you know he says that to me sometimes when he wants to do something and I say no to him? He says, "Oh, what are you done with fun?"
No, I say that when she should go do something and she chooses to work instead of do something.
Do they spin too fast? They don't spin. You control the spin. It's not like you're spinning it and trying to cut. You control the spin, Miss Debbie.
Is that what Miss Anna was talking about this morning? That they're slippery? If you spin it too fast, the fabric's like... Whew.
Yeah, it could. But you're gonna control the spin.
That's like the thing I've never understood. People call and they're like, I'm using my canister vacuum and the vacuum's hitting chairs in the walls. I'm like, well then... Stop pulling it into the chairs and the walls. Like, what's your problem?
But you don't say that.
I do say that at this point. I'm like, well, so don't do that.
Okay.
You know, when I sew on leather, my machine bogs down and won't run. Like, well, then stop sewing on leather. The machine's not made for that.
Yes. But they don't always know.
Well, no, you know, come on. The fact that it's bogging down and it won't run.
Well, some people think you can just do anything with your machine.
Right.
Right?
Well, but the machine tells you otherwise.
Yeah, I guess so. All right.
Vacuumed up water. My machine doesn't work anymore. You're like, well, then don't vacuum up water.
Patrick, don't argue with the owner. I know, right? Yeah, don't vacuum up water. It is not made for that. And could, but the mat seems like it spins too easily.
I don't know if you're gonna get a call from Brother Rolo. They're like, I saw an email regarding it yesterday. I think they're just fixing it for you.
Honestly, Alice, I have never. Well, that's a lie. When I cut the triangular pieces for cuties, I did use the lines on the Martelli mat. Other than that, I have never used the lines on the Martelli mat. And that could just be me, but I really use it when I'm like squaring up my pieces and doing things like that. If you feel like there's too many measurements on the Martelli mat, you could get one of the Sue Daly mats, because I think those don't really have, I mean, it's just going to be gridded with squares. But yeah, I love the Martelli mat. So, it's one of my babies and I love it. But I've never experienced it being too fast because I control the spin. And I've never experienced it being too slippery because I'm just holding my pieces down as I'm cutting them. So, Patrick, why are you laughing? Patrick!
That's like, I don't like how it hits the walls.
Stop.
You're like, then stop hitting the walls.
Don't listen to him. I understand. I understand. Have you guys ever seen that episode of Saturday Night Live where they're drinking rotten milk? it's a whole skit. And they're like drinking. They're like, it's horrible. And they pass it to the next person, and the next person drinks it. Don't drink the rotten milk. Okay, just don't drink it. All right. So Alice has the Sue Daly. So I mean, and there's all things we focus in on. And if those marks on the Martelli, you don't like them, they make your eyes crazy, use your Sue Daly.
I will say I've had two people. One was Alice, and then we sent a Martelli mat to somebody, and they were like, "I can't use it. There's too many lines."
Yeah, maybe that's confused because I'm not using, and that's me. I'm not using the lines on it. I'm just using it to like square up my pieces, and I'm using the rulers, and my eye is focusing on the ruler that I'm using. But there was one other person that said there were too many marks on it. Yeah.
So, and then you're like, stop looking at all those marks. What are you doing?
Alice, don't listen to him. I get it. Sometimes it's like that's what, because I have things where, I'm hypersensitive too, and I focus on certain things. Like, we have different brains, and our brains focus on different things. There. Said it.
We've talked about absolutely nothing.
Okay, wait. I'm so sorry. Okay, so what I'm saying is the auto ships out on Tuesday. I already sent my numbers into my KB person being like, this is how much I want. But I can change it up to next Tuesday. If you order after that, you might not get, and I always order more, but you might not get yours until after the 9th. So if you want any of those products, do your order now so I can put it in my auto ship numbers. And so the 3 things that are auto shipping next Wednesday, October 2nd, and then I usually get it on Friday. I'm going to get all your stuff shipped out because I'm going to do it before we go on vacation. You want to order the rotating mat, and some of you just love KB stuff. You want everything Kimberbell. Get it because you'll love it. The square mat's coming out, the square rotating mat, the Christmas felt, which is beautiful, and it's gonna make all your Christmas projects amazing.
It'll make all your dreams come true.
Yeah, because you're gonna have it. You're gonna be like, oh my God, this wouldn't have been that good if I hadn't used that Kimberbell Christmas felt. That's how you're gonna feel. And then mug rugs 6. Don't forget, we have the fabric kit for that too. And I am putting up, the Kimberbell has I think Graydon put it up yesterday. They have an embellishment kit for the Mug Rugs fabric kit. You don't need it if you're buying the fabric kit from us, because we're putting all this stuff in there and more. I don't want to brag or anything, but I think our fabric kit's pretty. Can you say badass? Is that a bad word?
It's the bazam.
What's bazam?
It's the
pretty.
bomb.
He knows all the cool words.
I don't know if that was cool.
Patrick was a cool kid in school.
No, I don't know about that.
I was not a cool kid in school. So this is our fabric kit. This is the fabric kit we cut in the store, and it includes the embellishments. So Kimberbell has a separate embellishment kit, but they don't have rhinestones. We have rhinestones in ours. They have...
Jeannie's been using her Mug Rugs.
Yeah, I use Dana made me the gnome one, and so that's by my bed now. And then Carol made me the one with the boots, and I use that one too. So, and then for Halloween, Alice made me a Halloween one, and I have that one downstairs. Okay, so there's one thing in here that I have that's different. They use like a brush suede, and I have in felt, but the felt color's perfect. And then I gave you lots of different ribbon choices. I don't even know if they probably have ribbon. I gave you 2 different ribbon choices because I like that. And
is there enough to make more than what it's coming with?
I think there's probably enough to make maybe not the rhinestones. Did I do enough rhinestones for? I think I only did enough rhinestones for one. But this, if you buy your fabric kit from us, I just want to be clear, it includes the embellishments that you're gonna need and rhinestones, which aren't in the Kimberbell kit. But our little stuff, I think we cut it a little bit bigger. I think you can get 2 out of it. I'm not positive, but I just want to explain that to you. If you want to get the Kimberbell embellishment kit, that's on the site. So maybe you want that too. Maybe you're like...
That's separate.
It's separate.
And is it
but you don't need it.
Drop-down menu?
But when you're going to need it? You're going to need that Kimberbell embellishment kit is if you're going to kit the fabric on your own and you just want to get the embellishments. So that's up there. Order it now, because I have to do those on I have to order those as well. Okay, did I make that clear?
Yes. What's this? What's the stuff under here? We talking about that?
No. We'll talk about that later.
What about that fabric?
No. Okay. Mystery thread. A lot of you ordered the brown box special. That's that's animal style. So you can also say I want it animal style. Do you know that's our code for, and I put it up there, so you don't even have to say it. The mystery thread, you can buy it in the package, the plastic package, or you can order it brown box.
And it's a little bit less expensive brown box.
I think
and it's a whole lot easier to ship.
It is easier for us to ship. I worry about the plastic like those because they show up to us broken often. So I do worry about those shipping to you. But you can do the brown box special and forego that. Some of you don't need that. Some of you love those. And if you love them, I want you to get them because you put them on your shelf and they're all organized. And you're like, oh, there's my thread kit for this. And there's my thread kit for this. And my thread kit for this. If you don't need that, just order the brown box special because it's going to be much cheaper.
Should we talk about getting all the glide?
Oh, yeah. If you ever decide that you're like, I'm ready to start fresh and I want to get all the glide colors, at this point there's 379 different mini cone colors. I could order you king cones too if you wanted, but if ever you want that, just reach out to me and I'll give you a quote we'll do a special price for you and there'll be a price where they'll drop ship it to your house. So just send me a note and I can give you a price for that. And some people choose to do that too. Some of you are new to embroidery and you're like, I don't know which thread to get and I just want to get a whole collection.
It ends up being
I will quote
approximate.
them. I will quote them.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll quote you because it's going to be different depending on where you're at.
Where the shipping goes.
Yeah, but it'll be a good deal. The cones are $5.99, and then it'll be discounted off of that. The retail is $5.99 times 379, and then it's A-1, so we're gonna give you an amazing deal on all of those thread colors.
Unique thread tower.
Will the kit
That's the
purchase
bomb.
be monthly or for the whole? This is the whole thing. This is the whole kit and caboodle. This is going to be for all 10 mug rugs in here.
Yeah, we can do the same thing for Isacord too.
Yeah, we can do that for Isacord. So let me know if you want to get Isacord. All my thread kits are in my unique thread tower. Yeah, Kat, just let me know and I'll get you a price on that. Did I miss the... So kitty! No, you did not miss the video. Do you want to hear what happened last night? Last night I go, okay, I'm firing up my 10 needle. And so I did a maintenance video. And in my maintenance video, I did, some of you saw it because there were a bunch of views. I did taking off the needle plate, cleaning in the needle plate area, changing out your needles, as well as ironing your needle bars. Because some of you don't know how to do that and you're scared to do it. I don't want you to be scared. I walked you right through it. Before I went to bed last night, I checked on the video just to make sure everything was fine. And
did you look on YouTube or did you look on your phone?
I already deleted it.
But did you look at the video on your phone?
I looked at it on YouTube.
You should check and
Oh.
see that the phone video, like maybe it was a problem with the upload, not the...
I watched the video and I go, 3 minutes and 18 seconds? I was filming for at least 15 minutes. Maybe it was 15 minutes to do all of that. 3 minutes and 18 seconds?
Well, but you need
So
to check
what
your
I
phone,
did
too.
was I paused it and then I didn't hit record again. And then I was thinking, talking to you guys, doing everything, moving my camera around. And so I'm going to so this morning Patrick's like, you going to get, because I go, I'll just do it tomorrow morning. And this morning Patrick's like, you going to re-record? Hey, you better get up now if you're going to re-record.
And then she was like...
It was so, when you're so comfy in bed. I was so comfy in bed I couldn't do it. Then I was mad at myself.
It's been cool here at night. We've had these 40-degree temperature swings. And we've had the heat off in the house. And it's been warmer, so I've left it off at this point again, but I had turned the heat on. I didn't even tell Jeannie this, but I had turned the heat on because I was like,
why?
This is
Why
gonna
don't you
help
just
Jeannie
put on
get out of bed.
To make it hot?
To make it warm, because that's your excuse. You're like, I'm so warm and cozy in bed, and it's so cold outside. And it was cold. It was 62 degrees in the house.
I am mad, Cat. You know why? Because now I have to waste my time doing that when I could be finishing up pumpkins and potions embellishment for So Patty. But stupid me didn't hit record. So mad. I hate when I do stuff like that. And it was.
Is this one of those?
And it was the
when I'm
best
like,
video
"Don't pull
ever
it
I
into the
ever
wall"?
made. It was the best video I ever made. That didn't get recorded. I'm just kidding.
I gotta look. I don't think I've gotten the part for the 9x14.
And Cheryl, guess what? That's already set and ready to go. So what I'm gonna be doing is I think I said Everett's Cottage last. Somebody said, do you mean midnight delivery? Yes, I mean midnight delivery. And I think I have it all set up with my flash frame. So when I do that, I will show you how I put on the driver for the flash frame, how I use the flash frame, how I stabilize my fabric, what size I cut it to. All of that is going to be covered in the video, which if I can get home early tonight, then I'm going to do that video.
We're going home early.
Because we
going
moved
to
my
the gym.
we moved all my cabinets. I have my my mat out that I'm going to do my hooping. So it's going to be awesome, and we're going to get started on that. So get ready. If you have your 10 needle, if you don't have a 10 needle, you're just going to be doing it on your single needle, and you're just going to you're just going to be doing the thread changes. Whereas we're just going to be going needle 1, needle 10, needle 3, go. That's what we're going to be doing on our multi-needles. And then you're going to go, I'm going to go have dinner, multi-needle, stitch. And then you're going to come back and it's going to have done an hour of stitching for you. So,
No barking.
Momo.
Momo.
Sorry, just ignore him. Patrick, go get the dog.
Well, all right, bye.
Go get the dog. Sorry about that.
Come on.
Margaret, don't be excited about that video because I'm going to be doing rhinestones for, you know me, I'm scared of things, so I put them off. But maybe what we'll do is we'll do the rhinestones for pumpkins and potions as well as sending holiday wishes because there's rhinestones on all of that. And they did want you to fabric glue, but I bought hot fix. So I'm going to be hot fixing everything because I don't see, like, that to me just seems like better, right? That you're heating it and that it's going to stay on there. I did do a video too. So, you know what? A lot of times somebody will ask me how to do something and I go, you know what? That's going to be a great learning moment. Let me just make a video of that. So Francine's referring to a video I made last night. Colleen sent me a note about that and we were going to bed and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go, Patrick, I'm going to go film one last video. So I ran downstairs and I filmed a video about how to make your thumbnails bigger. And this is on the Luminaire and the Solaris, but you can actually, is that a push? You can push your fingers apart or you can pinch them together to make your thumbnails larger and smaller, which I think is so cool. And I think some people don't even know that you can do that. And I also showed you how you can do it in your settings. So you can go to your settings and do it the old-fashioned way, or you can just on your screen, you just do this or pinch or push or pull, whatever you want to call it. Oh, Joanne, I don't know if I got that. When did you send that to me? Geez, will you send it to me again? Because I don't remember that. Send it to me and I'll do it. I'll do it this morning. I don't remember it, so I'm going to say I didn't do that, and I apologize. So, bad class. So there is, okay, today Michelle's going to be, and I have one other thing to talk to you about right here. Let me go back to my list. So, mystery thread, if you ordered, I think it's the mystery, is it called Mystery Wallflower, and that's for Kimberbell. If you ordered that thread kit, it should be arriving today, so that's why you haven't gotten it yet. And we'll go ahead and put it all together and we'll send those out. The Kimberbell Rewind, the 80s event. You guys know the 80s. That is finally up on the website, so if you want to sign up for that event, you can. We are going to be hosting it. We usually host it the first day that you're able to, which is going to be January 17th. And it was so funny because Graydon put that listing together and showed it to me before we put it up. And I looked and I was like, 2025. I just can't even believe it. 2025. That's going to be our first event of 2025. It's up. You can sign up. If you're local, it's $109. If you are from out of town, it's $119. And that extra $10 goes to paying for shipping to you. And I wanted to show you this. This is not up yet, so you cannot order it yet. But this is going to be, and I have it folded because it has the, I can show you this. These are retail prices. This is the newest Kimberbell ladder quilt fabric kit. It is going to drop. It's still being delivered April 2025. You can get it now. You can wait. But if you want to get it now, because some of you just like to do the pre-orders, I am going to put it up. It is not up yet, but I will put it up in the next couple of days. But I wanted to show it to you. Let me just make sure I can show this to you. This is going to be the next Kimberbell product, and it's their ladder quilt kit. And my rep was here. You know what I love? I hope we piece these. I hope this is traditional piecing right here, because I love doing that kind of stuff. I love just a little bit of piecing in there. This is going to be April 2025. And do you see the scallops on the bottom? I asked my rep, I go, are we doing that? Is that like something we're doing? I've never done a scalloped edge. So I'm hoping it's something that we're doing so that I can learn something new. You've probably all done that before, but I've never done it. I don't know how much the fabric kit is. The book and CD is going to be $74.98. We always round it. I don't like, we do 99, and that's my way of squeezing one more penny out of you. But so it'll be $74.99. We'll put it up at 20%